Hey, it's Guy here. And as we discussed on the episode, I wanted to share some ways that you can do some filtering here to get a better sense of more qualified traffic. So, the first thing we talked about was intents and segmenting by brand versus non-brand. You always want to set the country to the United States, the best regional filtering we can do in Search Console. There's some better ways to do it if you can get data out, but if we're going to do it in platform, this is the best way to do it. And then I'm going to click into add filter. And the first one I'm going to start with is a query filter. And I'm going to say, give me all queries not containing, and then I'm going to type my name or a firm name or whatever the popular trade name is and keep those out. Now, the more sophisticated users, you're going to want to use a custom regex. You can go research what regex is, but this will allow you to do various permutations of your name, combinations of your name or trade name, and filter those out. And when you do that, and then you apply those changes, you'll see that there'll be a massive change in all of your data, but it'll be showing data that excludes those brand queries. And so that's the first step, is segmenting brand from non-brand. The other thing we talked about was location segmentation. That's going to have to be done in Google Analytics because, again, we cannot segment down to more specifics in Search Console. On a query basis, though, you can also use that same filter, a query filter, and say add all queries containing city name or state name. That'll help you narrow things down because presumptively the search intent is more local. So that's another way you can look at it through intents and a little bit tighter on your geographic targeting. The other thing that we talked about is segmenting from Google Business Profile URLs. So that would be a page filter. So you'd come in here and do all URLs containing. You can start with just the parameter if you're not sure, just the question mark. That'll show you all of your parameters that are getting crawled and by Google. But if you don't want to see, if you had a specific UTM for a specific GBP location, stuff like that, you can use the entire UTM parameter and it'll show you pages that correspond to that. So that's another great way to filter. And what we're talking about there is Google Business Profile URL filtering. So you can see your local pack visibility versus your traditional results. So those are a couple of the ways that you can filter data down in Search Console. We'll try to put together some more for Google Analytics and some of the other ways of filtering. And if you got questions about filtering or understanding traffic better, please don't hesitate to hit us up. Thank you.